Good morning, welcome back to Cypress Hill Lavender Farm. Hey folks, welcome back. Since the last one we recorded, we've done quite a bit of work out here at the farm. We pruned and trimmed and shaped all 400 of our lavender plants that are up there that needed it. That was last year's plants. The new plants, of course, don't need it yet. We planted 2 nice big trees. We keep adding those because we love trees. And then right here where I'm standing, I've planted enough vegetables to feed half the county. Now I'm spreading some mulch, getting those all covered up and mulched in, try to keep the weeds down. And then today, I'm going to finish mulching what I've done, and then I've got some herbs, some rosemary, some thyme, some oregano, some things like that that I'm going to put in the ground. And then I bought some marigolds. Marigolds are great for keeping the pests out of your vegetables, so I'm going to put some in here. And then, shout out to Chuck Fisk at New Diana Hardware. He twisted my arm into buying some watermelons. So I'm going to put some watermelon down at the bottom of the garden area where they've got room to roam and won't interfere with anything else, and we'll see how they do. Follow along. Remember, if you like what you see, or if you just want to support us, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell for notifications, and share it with everybody you know. I'll be back when I'm done planting. To give you a quick look at what we're planting today. So what we've got here to plant today, here's my marigolds. We've got some basil, some sage, I've got some oregano, I've got some purple basil, and then I've got some English thyme over here. So I got thyme, basil, oregano. Oh, and these 2 rosemaries, those are going in the ground today. When I'm done with all the herbs, then I'm going to space out this dozen marigolds around the vegetable. I'll come back with more later and fill in some dead spots. But that's what we're going to do now. You can tell I'm a sweaty mess. It is definitely hot out here. But we're going to get after it and see how it goes. Okay, a couple hours and a couple of gallons of water later, I am done with the planting. I'll show you what we've done here. I took this first batch of 12 marigolds, that's all he had. I'm going back for more, he's already ordered them. And I put them along this border, there you go. And I ran them about, 6-7 feet apart all the way down to the end of this first row. Before I got to that, those were my last ones. Let me show you what I've done with the herbs. And there's my little bitty herb garden. Rosemary, thyme, sage, all of that happy stuff, all right here. So I'm done with the planting. I'm gonna drop the hay bales over here next to the trees because I'll be using them again. I'm gonna do a little more mulching. The next project I have is my water meter, which is right over there outside those fence posts. I'm going to splice into the 3/4 inch line right there off that water meter and run a spigot so that I can water these vegetables. Now initially, I'm just putting a spigot and then I'll run a hose with the water and all that stuff on it. The ultimate plan is take the spigot off, plumb under the driveway over to here, and then I'll set up my drip loops and those kind of things like that. That's the last project of the day. Hopefully it'll go as easy as I think it will. I'll let you know when I'm done. Okay, that didn't take all that long. Show you what I did. I had to cut my 3/4 inch line. I turned off the meter supply, and then when I put this water line in originally, when we built the house last year, I put an extra cutoff in my 3/4 right there. So I cut between them, put a T in, came straight up, put my spigot. Now I didn't get the right box. I'll have it tomorrow. I called my guy at the store, he's got it. So I'll have another big plastic box covering all that with a lid, and then I'll come in tomorrow and put some insulation around all that, some foam and whatnot. But I've tested it, it works. There's no leaks. The water in the bottom of the holes from the rain we've had, which is a bunch lately. So that's all done. Everything's planted, everything's mulched. The water's done. I'm going to go get a hose, hook up the hose, pull it across to the vegetables, and give them a shot of water before I call it a night. Don't forget, subscribe and like and share. Tell all your friends about us. We'd like to build up the community, especially when it comes lavender harvest time. We'd like to get our name out there. We're going to be distilling some oils. We'll be selling fresh bundles, eventually selling actual lavender plants as soon as we get the greenhouse built and some cuttings done. So there'll be a lot of big news coming for the lavender farm. Subscribe, like, share. Come back and see us next time. Thanks. See ya. Yeah.